Hello my lovely Libras, welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. So this is going to be a general love reading for Libra in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. As it is a general reading, it won't resonate fully with every single Libra out there, but if you've come across this video, I would say there's probably something in the message here for you today. And this is a timeless reading, it's for whenever you come across it. As always, I would say please take what does resonate for you and leave what doesn't for somebody else. If you're new here, then huge thank you for trying me out. I really appreciate it. I know there's a lot of YouTube tarot readers out there. And if you're a returning subscriber, then huge thank you for all your amazing support. You guys really are the best. So thank you, thank you. So, Libra. I'm going to get straight into a reading for you today. We're going to go into a spread. I'm going to ask lots of specific questions and get lots of detail about you and the connection with a particular person who's coming through in this reading. Now, this is a love reading. This doesn't have to be romantic love. It could just be a significant relationship of some sort. But we'll see what comes through for you. Okay, can I get the top 8 cards for Libra, please? And as always, when I'm saying this is how you feel about them, this is how they feel about you. If it resonates for you the other way around, just flip the roles, that's absolutely fine. Even if you're a cross-watcher coming here to find out about Libra, you might resonate in the position of the Libra, so just flip it, it's no problem. Okay. Alright, let's get into it. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, okay. At the bottom of the deck, Libra, this first deck, we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun. Interesting. Oh, I see. So it looks like Libra, it's interesting because we've got water energy and earth energy. I so far don't see any particular air energy coming through here, but it doesn't have to mean that you're not resonating as this Queen of Cups or the Queen of Pentacles, but there just feels like potentially either somebody had a choice to make in love, or they were, this is all one person. And what that one person was offering was their love, affection, compassion, kindness. They were very much in love with the person. And as well as that, they were offering them a whole lot of sort of luxury. But what I mean by that, of like the luxury of being looked after, of having a wonderful nurturing presence, having a wonderful home. There's a lot of, with the Sun here as well, there's a lot of success. Maybe it feels like someone who is very much admired by others, like is really impressive in from many ways, does very well potentially for themselves off of their own back kind of thing. They work hard, but they're also very loving and kind and nurturing too. So if that's all one person, that is a pretty amazing person, if that is you, Libra, or maybe it's somebody else here. But what I can see is that someone on the way to maybe making a solid offer, or solidifying something, I'm kind of getting, or taking something to the next level, on the way to doing that, something else got in the way. Something else came up, maybe unexpectedly, which delayed the offer, or delayed that person completely, like really put a spanner in the works and sent that person off course. Either that this was this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups energy who was going to make the offer or to somebody else or take them up on theirs, or it was someone going towards them to, you know what I mean. Either way, this was like, if you imagine you just walking down the street and all of a sudden like a giant stepping out in front of you and blocking your path, and you didn't even see it coming. It's completely unexpected. The path was blocked. Now, in the meantime, whoever was waiting for that offer to either be taken or given probably didn't know potentially about the blockage that had come up for the other person, and just felt like the waiting turned into kind of acceptance that they were actually being rejected, that they were being ignored on purpose, that the offer wasn't coming through because the other person had turned their back on them. Now, it seems like whether that was true or not, it's hard to say, because I don't know what would have stopped that person from communicating that there was something that had come up which was causing the blockage. Maybe they did, but the other person didn't really believe it potentially, and just thought, oh yeah, this is just a way to kind of fob me off because you're not really coming through for me after all. I get a real sense of like disappointment and resigned to feeling like defeated. Now it does, yeah, okay, anything else? Someone potentially withdrew or disappeared, went MIA, whatever, because they felt like they needed to concentrate fully or focus on some sort of, it could have been work, it could have been security related, something about that they had to give all their attention to, is kind of what I'm getting. And it does seem to be like, it could have been a family matter, or even I'm getting like a mother who kind of required their attention or help or support or something. If not a mother of theirs, maybe a mother that they already have children with elsewhere, kind of thing. Something anyway that just demanded their full attention. I don't think this person considered how long that delay was going to be. You know what I mean? When they saw that, giant step out in front of them on their path, they thought, oh, okay, all right, well, I'll deal with this first then. But they didn't think it was going to take as long as it ended up taking, and they didn't think that they would be leaving the other person waiting as long as they did, is what I'm getting. I'm going to get your second layer, Libra, for the spread. So can I get the top 8 cards, please? I feel like it's you, Libra, who was left waiting, effectively. So far. Maybe it's the other way around, but yeah. Because it feels almost like you have given yourself a sense of closure and completion in a very disappointed way, but you've accepted it, kind of thing. Okay, let's see. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, you can definitely, yeah, I feel like this person's going to be, yep, getting back in touch. Yeah, this is making sense. Okay, interesting. Okay. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Page of Cups. 9 of Swords. So I feel like whoever that was from that, what I just described, or has already happened, that's like past energy. And what we've got now is you, Libra, feeling like, well, this person, I thought they were going to come through. They never did. Maybe they gave me what seemed like an excuse, but still, they never came through. So maybe that was just them fobbing me off. They wanted to reject me. I do get like a defeated feeling from you about this person, and they let you down, effectively. So you want to like give yourself closure in one way or another, which I understand. But effectively, this is, I feel like this person wants to reach back out to you now, maybe apologize for how long they took, or the fact that you haven't been in touch for so long, or apologize for leaving you hanging, effectively. But they are concerned because they see that you're looking really good these days. You've done very well for yourself. You've in the meantime, you've potentially, as people say, had a glow up or whatever, or you're just looking really good. You look like you've overcome the disappointment. They are basically in their head thinking, now Libra's not going to give me the time of day, effectively. They feel like you have moved on, even if it's not with another person for sure, although there's definitely a concern about there are other now competition for your interest, but it's just that you have overcome this, so it's no longer something you want to be troubled with. Oh, Sorry, at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups and Magician, and the Tower and the Star. Wow. But I feel like that tower is the tower that's already happened. It's the tower of the unexpected demise, or of something that maybe happened on their side, that whilst they were, things were starting to move forward with you, it's like you were making progress. Okay, this is going to go to the next level, and then where'd you go? It's like, yeah, I think there was a tower in their world. I don't know if it was necessarily directly impacting them, or it was for kind of someone around them, that they felt duty bound to kind of assist or go to their aid. That kind of thing is what I'm getting. But I mean, there's definitely a twist of fate here that you probably are not expecting when it comes to this connection. You might think this is long gone, and it's not someone who's like a vile, well, I'm not getting that it's someone who's like a vile, toxic ex that you absolutely do not want back. This is more like someone who something was moving forward, and then it came to an abrupt, like, where did you go, kind of thing. It was like the beginnings of something that never went through. Yeah, okay. I am just going to get your third and final layer for the spread, Libra, and then I'll go through everything. So, can I get one more layer, please? With that Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy I was talking about, I wasn't sure if it was two people or one person. If it's not all one person, it could be that there were two people, and it was one of them was you, Libra, potentially the Queen of Cups there, and the other was whoever demanded their attention, or pulled them away from the progress of your connection. But let's see. Can you get one more layer for Libra, please? Okay. Okay. All right. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Initiate of Pentacles. In this deck, you don't get pages that I'm using for the third layer. You don't get pages, knights, queens, kings. You get different skill levels of the different suits. So the Initiate of Pentacles, I like to say, is not like a complete beginner, not an amateur, certainly not an absolute master of their craft as yet, but they're kind of somewhere in between. You could consider her the Queen of Pentacles in the traditional layout of a tarot decks, but anyway, it's certainly someone who's quite successful. Let's see why. Oh wow! And I say that, and the 10 of there's the Initiate of Pentacles, and then the 10 of Pentacles is underneath. So yeah, she's pretty successful, whoever this is. I feel like it's definitely someone who has some guilt for something that happened in the past between the two of you, and they want to make it right by they're coming through as a Page of Cups. Even in this deck as well, they're coming through as a Novice of Cups, so a little bit naive is kind of what I'm getting. Maybe they were naive about what they were doing for somebody else. As in, this could have been someone who thought, oh, I'll just help that person out. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. And then they didn't realise that the other person was kind of tying them up, maybe even intentionally, but definitely trying to divert their attention. It could have been something where, for some of you, it could have been someone who maybe was a previous relationship where there is children involved or something like that, or it was a mother figure. But basically what I'm kind of getting is that this person who got a sudden suddenly called away whilst things were progressing between the two of you. They thought, oh, this is an innocent request for help, but whoever did that, there might have been an element of intentionally trying to get that person to give them attention instead of you. It might be a little bit of competition or resentment or something like that going on. Again, it could have been this Queen of Pentacles person who's extremely now that could be an earth energies, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It doesn't have to be, but this is like someone who's very good with money. It could have even been someone asking this person to help them clear out a home. Like if someone, and my condolences if this happened, but if someone like passed away all of a sudden, then this person could have been called to help kind of pack up that person's house or their belongings, or like sort out legal matters in relation to their passing, or that kind of thing. Now I'm sure that whoever asked them to help with that they weren't using somebody. Well, I would hope they weren't using someone passing to kind of manipulate the situation, but I'm kind of getting that as well. This might have been something to do with inheritance, potentially, if someone... Although I haven't even seen the death card, so I don't know why this is coming to my head. But anyway, let's carry on. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so I was just looking at this end of the deck, and then I was rabbiting on about all of that, and then checked at the bottom, 5 of Swords with the 7 of Wands. And the 4 of Swords. Ooh. And the Hanged Man. Yep. Someone knew what they were doing. Holy moly. So hopefully it wasn't making the opportunistic moment of if someone in the family passed away or something, but whoever called this person away, whether it was you or the other person that's coming through in this reading, Libra, they knew what they were doing. They knew that they were delaying things and getting that person tied up in... because basically, at the bottom of the deck, let me see. So if you have a look at the 5 of Swords... there with 2 people kind of thinking they know the truth, but one person has some extra information they're not sharing. The 7 of Wands, this is kind of someone leaning over that person, and basically you're not allowed to get up from the table now because you have all this extra responsibility that I really need you to do all of that first, which is like resistance is causing a blockage. 4 of Swords, this person knew what they were doing with the Ace of Swords that they're holding and looking at, but whilst they're lying in bed, and that kind of represents obviously not communicating it to anybody else, just knowing what they were doing all along. And then the Hanged Man, this is someone being blindfolded by other people and their hands tied so that they can be put in the Hanged Man tree. Wow. Yeah, for sure. Wow. I think this person thought that they were helping out in some way. This could have been something else like, can you go in on like a joint mortgage for me on a property? It'll be fine. And then they didn't realise that it was actually going to screw them over in the long run, potentially. But whoever got them into it knew what they were doing. They may have known also that they were starting something with somebody else, and they didn't want to like lose some sort of hold or attention that they used to get from this person, or they didn't know and it's just bad timing when it comes to this. But yeah, let's get into your spread, Libra. So how you're feeling about them. We have the World, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. So the reason I kind of reacted when the second card came out, because as I was shuffling, I was talking about how you feel like you've had to give yourself closure with sadness, with disappointment. You didn't want to, but you felt like you had no choice. And then the World came out with that 5 of Cups card. That's essentially how you're feeling about this person at the moment. It was you hoped it was something that would go further, have potential, have progress with this person. You thought there was potentially a soulmate connection. You felt a strong connection with this person, and then it all came to nothing. Now with the 6 of Wands here, it could be because it might be that you feel like there's some community or family presence who favour this person being with somebody else, is kind of what I'm getting. It's almost like you feel like maybe the odds were stacked against you because they might not even know you, but they've decided that they would prefer it if this person were with somebody else rather than you. Or it's just the fact that you saw so much potential in this connection. Like the two of you this could be someone that you would consider marrying, for example. But as far as you're concerned, it's over, and it's over with just disappointment and regret. Maybe even confusion. I feel like this cycle that you went through with this person, you probably might have experienced that kind of like, what is it about me that meant that they didn't come through with the offer that I thought was coming? You know, when you start questioning yourself or doubting yourself, that it was something you did or something you said, something that they saw in you that they didn't like, etc. But you don't have the clarity on it. It's not necessarily anything that you did, Libra. It's just that it's human nature that when we don't have the clarity on why this didn't come to fruition, we can start blaming ourselves. So anything else you can tell me about how Libra feels about this person? Anything else to clarify or to add? Anything? Oh, no, okay. I was just going to say, is it, there's nothing coming out because I've already like covered it. And then finally the Five of Cups came out. It is, I literally said this is you, and then the same card comes out from a different deck. So, and then on top of that, the Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, you feel like, oh, yeah. Oh, Libra. You feel like this this cycle came to an end because there was nothing you could do. This Ten of Wands person is surrounded by wands in such a way they can't move. There's no action this person you felt like you could take, effectively. You were just left on your own, feeling, what's the word? Abandoned, I'm kind of getting, and hopeless. And then underneath that is the Eight of Swords, and underneath that the Six of Wands. But the Six of Wands is also here as well of the three cards. But I think that Eight of Swords is when we get into that mental prison of, but this had so much potential. This could have been so successful. So why am I sat here like this about this person that I just don't understand? So let's hopefully try and get you some clarity in Libra. So Libra, how is this person feeling about you? So they have got the Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So there's a couple of things here I'm getting. For a start, they may feel like they have now got a solution to whatever they got tied up in. They may have now found a way to work through it, or to like maybe they might have even found out exactly how much they had got like tied up into something by someone else. Like, you know, I was showing you that Four of Swords card with the person holding the sword of truth but keeping it very much to themselves. This person may feel like they've now found out that truth for themselves, and they want, with the Page of Pentacles, they want to speak to you, they want to talk to you again. They might want to tell you about what they've been working on. They might want to tell you about that they've got a new job, that there's something they've found, some sort of answer to whatever was the issue. I feel like they want to talk to you about, I'm kind of getting working together, maybe. I'm kind of getting like business contacts or something like that. I don't know, maybe they might think that you know someone who could get them out of the jam that they've got themselves in. Maybe they want to get your professional advice on something, although that would be a little bit galling if they did that. But let's see. Otherwise, they just want to tell you about what they've been doing, what they've been working on. Let's see. And also, they feel like, I keep getting that they now see a way out of the... So, you know, when I was giving the metaphor of walking down the street and then all of a sudden you didn't see it coming, but a giant steps out in front of you and you can't get around him until you've dealt with the giant or whatever. It may be that they also feel like now they have found a way to get past that blockage, and they want to get in touch. Maybe to see if you are still interested. It's almost giving me the sense of like a partnership that obviously was available before. It's like in business when you call a client and ask them, oh, you know, you were interested in that, but it was unavailable like a year ago. So this has just come back on the market. Is that something that you would still be interested in? Let's see. God, it's a lot of shuffling. How is this person feeling about Libra? Three of Swords. Someone else got a very similar... Hold on. Was it Saggy? I think it was Sagittarius. I could be wrong. They had the Page of Pentacles card, same deck, and then the Three of Swords came out as well. So, but anyway, but they're feeling the Three of Swords. Why? Oof, 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 oof. The Empress in reverse. What about? What about the Empress in reverse? Two of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands. Okay. And the Two of... Wow. Five of Wands, Two of Swords, the Devil, and the Four of Swords. So they're all tied up there, but this is someone who can't communicate. It's very... So, either they feel pretty gutted themselves about this connection with you, Libra, because maybe they feel like there was potential here, that you could have been their Empress, their Two of Cups upright, and they hurt you. But more actually what I'm getting is that they're gutted because of the involvement of somebody, well, that someone that they allowed to interfere with the progress of the connection between the two of you. Because I feel like that Empress is somebody else. I kept getting like a message about a mother, either theirs or the mother of their children. And Two of Cups in reverse, this is someone that they don't have that loving connection with right now. And especially with all this at the bottom of the deck I just showed you, this is a lot of fighting and conflicts and arguing. This person, I feel, it's an external factor. Put them in some sort of position where they were in a rock and a hard place and therefore kept them trapped. Or they put them in such a position where they couldn't see a way that they could get out of it, and they couldn't speak on it either. Maybe that's why I was saying, like, well, okay, things come up, yeah. Things come up, but then you can just say something's come up. But I was like, why? Well, if they just left you wondering, it's a different story. Yeah, see, the thing is, underneath all of that, Four of Swords, I just showed you, is the Lovers and the Tower and the Ace of Cups. So essentially, I feel like this is someone else who was involved, who, as I said, they caused a tower in this person's life, and it meant that it destroyed the Ace of Cups opportunity for a new beginning of love that the two of you had at the time. So what is this Ace of Swords? Oh. Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. It's also showing me the Ace of Cups again. Okay, see, I did say they found a solution with that Ace of Swords. So Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Can you tell me about this? What's the solution? Tower in reverse to... Well, I feel like, to be fair, I feel like the Tower has happened. But it's like with the Three of Pentacles, with the Tower in reverse, that's like they found a solution of how they can rebuild. Now, it could be how they could rebuild themselves, because I do feel like whatever came up really impacted their security in a way that the other person involved knew it would, and this person was a bit naive and just thought that they were helping and it was going to be, it was going to be fine. But they found a solution on how to rebuild their life, their security, their stability, their finances, etc. As I said, they might want to, now they found that solution, they might want to talk to you and be like, hey, guess what? I managed to get a new job, or I've managed to secure this, etc. I think, yeah. Anything else you can tell me? What does that mean for how they're... Yep. Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I was on the tip of my tongue, I was saying, what does this mean for, as far as their feeling about Libra? They want to talk to you and tell you that about their solution, about what's been happening, about how they've now, what they've been doing to restabilize themselves, because that now they've got this solution, they are going to be making a return to you, Libra. And with that Knight of Wands, it's like the moment they've got this solution, they are energetically racing towards you. Yeah, look at this. Four of Wands, Three of Wands. In this deck, it's like someone like going up that ladder as fast as they can to get to the Four of Wands, to make the, like, take the steps towards their destination that they want. Seven of Wands, they want to fight for this. They want to stand up. They now feel like they can stand up against the blocks that were put in their way by somebody else. And then what to stand up and fight for you, which again, you're coming through as a Queen of Pentacles. You might be a Libra with an Earth, Moon, or Rising, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You don't have to be. So, okay. What happened in the past in this connection? Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Elder of Cups. There we go. So this Four of Pentacles card was in exactly the same position for the Gemini reading. And I couldn't remember the word for troll, which is what's on this card. And I had many comments telling me the word I couldn't think of was trolls, which I really appreciate. Sometimes I have these brain farts about words. So we have a troll on the Four of Pentacles card, like counting its coins. Okay, let's see. Again, the Hanged Man, as I said, this person, this connection was put on standby, on limbo. Now, it probably got put on hold or limbo or whatever for so long that you, Libra, were like, well, I'm clearly just being rejected and they don't have the guts to just tell me the truth. So I've got to give myself closure. But effectively what actually happened was, as far as this person, or as far as the universe is concerned, it was just put on hold. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, this could either have been, it went on hold because suddenly someone was in a state of lack, or this is someone else were making strategic plans on how to benefit from, I feel like, your person. Now, we've got the Elder of Cups here in what happened in the past. Now, this could be if this person's mother has a strong water placement, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it could, again, be their mum. It doesn't have to be. It could just... The Elder of Cups is in what it's giving me, especially with this, like... It's because it's really giving me the sense that someone wanted to... felt like they might be losing out by the connection between the two of you coming together. So they pulled on some emotional strings, or they played an emotional manipulation card to feel like they were in a position of power. The Elder of Cups is someone who's extremely, it's not just, obviously it's a mature person on the card because it's an elder. It doesn't actually have to be a mature person in real life. But it's just someone who's very well versed in terms of knowing how to use their emotions to get people to do what they want, if you know what I mean. This one. Can you clarify for me tell me about that Elder of Cups in the past, please, for Libra. Why is the Elder of Cups in the past? Knight of Wands. Okay. Four of Cups. Yep. Okay, hold on, give me another one. I think I know what this is. Yep. Funnily enough, the Four of Pentacles is now at the bottom of the deck from this deck. Yeah, that's right. Which I was just showing you. Four of Pentacles is one of the three cards that's out. I was asking about this Elder of Cups. The Knight of Wands, effectively your person, Libra, had their sights set on you. They found someone, and the Two of Cups was at the bottom of the deck when this came out. They found someone who essentially they were like, I want them. I want to have a connection with them. This is going to be a relationship. I found someone, there's a really strong connection between the two of us. Sights set on you and very much decided I'm heading in Libra's direction. Four of Cups. That meant that this Elder of Cups felt like they were going to be ignored. Like, this is like someone who's like, I'm strongly getting, and I'll show, actually I'm going to show you now, the Empress in reverse came out again. Either mother or mother of their children, either way, it's like someone who, even if, you know, obviously it's not a romantic connection anymore in either of those cases, but they felt like this person was still free whenever they wanted them to give them attention because they were single, so they weren't having to like compete for their attention with a romantic partner. And it's all of a sudden it's like, well, now you've met someone. Well, I'm just going to be old news, aren't I? I'm going to be stale bread on the shelf now you've met someone else. No, it's fine, like, go. No, I don't care, like, whatever. But essentially they decided, or they came up with an idea. Maybe it could have been subconsciously, they might not have known this is what they were doing, but the fact that we saw that card, I just keep seeing it with the person holding the truth but like going to bed with it, and in terms of like keeping stum and not mentioning it to anybody else about the truth that they knew about what they were doing. And this Four of Pentacles is someone who knows very much that they are being a little bit of a bit underhanded to either take something away from another situation. So it could be, for example, you could say this person's like mine, but what that is, the mine is your person's attention, their time. This person this external factor who's coming through so strong did not want to share, and they thought they were going to be disregarded or ignored with the connection that was brewing between the two of you. So they played some sort of emotional manipulation card to make sure that this situation went on an indefinite hold as far as they're concerned. Yeah. What is this person, Libra, your person's current situation? We have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So their current situation is they have someone in their energy, and I'll try and find out what this means in a second with the Queen of Wands, who is like high maintenance. And I absolutely do not always say that about Queen of Wands, and I don't even like the phrase, to be honest, about women or men or whatever. But this is because what I'm getting is, if you see like this Queen of Wands is very carefree. She's like sat in a field of flowers. She's admiring the lovely necklace she has around her neck, like she, you know, and her lovely hair, and it's like things are good. She's got her way, and she's living a very like peaceful, luxurious life, if you like. And this Knight of Wands is coming to her with offerings of gifts and or like flowers, or, you know, which could just mean giving her attention, giving her words of affirmation, etc. And then the Ten of Wands. Now, essentially, I feel like your person is stuck and they are carrying a lot of burden trying to keep up with the demands of whoever this Queen of Wands is in their life. It doesn't have to be another romantic partner. Obviously, as I've already given a couple of examples about who this external person could be. But essentially, it is too much. It's even the fact that they've left a connection with you hanging, potentially to go limp and go dead kind of thing. They've even left that connection hanging, and it's still too much. That what this person, it's like they've got your person at their beck and call. Tell me about this Queen of Wands, please. Way too many, but okay, the Ten of Wands came out when the deck fell over like that. Yeah, okay. It's one of the same cards again. tell me about this Queen of Wands. Your person is, it's like they are at the beck and call of this person. In the when they get any free time, when they can actually daydream or fantasize, they're dreaming about you. This could actually be the fact that they are, this Queen of Wands could be you, Libra, and that they are so, I've seen the Knight of Wands a couple of times about how they want to passionately head towards you, but they are overwhelmed and they're too burdened until they have this solution and find their way out of this mess. Because the Four of Swords has come out with the Nine of Cups. So it's like, you know, this is, this could just be telling me that this is they're fantasizing about you whilst they're doing all this drudgery and stuff that is weighing them down. Anything, tell me, who is this Queen of Wands? Oh, wow. So the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords came out. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Wands, which is interesting because you felt, I showed you the Eight of Swords with the Six of Wands. Different deck, they've come out again, and underneath the Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I swear you have Earth in your chart, Libra. But anyway, yeah, okay, I feel like it's actually you in their situation, but you're not there. It's just that you are on their mind constantly whilst they are fantasizing about you. They're very, very attracted to you with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. But they are currently, they're overwhelmed. They're tied up, literally, with the Eight of Swords by this element of the security of financial or legal or whatever the other person got them tied down with. But victory to them would be able to go towards you again, to get the momentum back up between the two of you. Okay, so no, it's, yeah. Okay, does this person wish would happen in the connection between you and them, Libra? Six of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. So, yeah, I just showed you the Six of Wands as well. So, it's interesting because you feel the Six of Wands about them as well. It's actually all over this reading. What they want is, yes, they want the two of you to have, this is giving me like what they want is the finally to the relief and the victory after a long struggle, long battle. It's like also, what I'm getting is if you imagine like a parade of heroes or whatever, or even one singular hero coming back into town after fighting like a dragon, or I don't want to say that because I love dragons, but fighting like a war or a battle or an ogre or whatever in a far off land, and everyone assumes by this point that the hero has probably met his demise because he hasn't come back, and then all of a sudden he comes back into town. And it's like, not only would this be like a wish fulfillment for them to, it would be, I just get a sense of relief with the Six of Wands card, which I don't normally say, and to be able to come home, by which I mean come back to you, for the two of you to be able to leave whatever's happened in this interim in the past, to be able to move on from it, basically. And I almost get the sense that they want, with this Nine of Cups, almost for you to be like, whatever you want, Libra, just tell me your heart's desires, I'll make it happen for you. Like, it does give me the sense that they want to make all of your wishes come true with that Nine of Cups, and just to make you very happy. What else can you tell me about what this person wishes would happen between them and Libra? Six of Swords. And it is literally here. It's the same card again. Yeah. It keeps happening. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Let's just, because that's the only thing. Like, Six of Wands, Six of Swords is extremely straightforward. Why the Nine of Cups? What this person wishes would happen? Please don't give me the Nine of Cups. Oh, it's the Sun. and the Fool. Yeah, did I not just say with the Nine of Cups that they want to do whatever it takes to make you extremely happy, and then the Sun comes out, which is all about the happiest card in the deck. Yep. They want to be able to make that journey with you, like a new journey with you. Underneath the Fool is death and the Hanged Man. So they want to put an end to whatever has kept them stuck and have this new beginning with you and make you extremely happy. That's all they want. They want to be able to like leave all this crap that's happened with, well, I think it's more like on their side. Just, they want that to be a distant memory. They want to come home, which means like come back to you, and for the two of you to move forward and be very happy. Anything else about what they want to happen? Anything? Oh. So the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles came out. They might want to be liberated from a family situation, which has caused them nothing but hurt, and there's been a lot of miscommunication, by which I mean people being very strategic about what they tell this person and what they don't. They have been confusing your person on purpose, maybe trying to pull the wool over their eyes about the situation, and basically playing, I don't want to say playing mind games, being sneaky with how much they're explaining, what they're describing, like the information they're giving. They want to be free and independent of that, and also they want their, obviously, understandably, they want their stability back. Yeah, okay. So what is the block to this connection moving forward, Libra? We have got the Star, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands. That's interesting. There we go. It's a very unusual. That is the Star card, by the way. It just doesn't look like any other Star card. So my first reaction when I saw the Star card as being the block to this connection is the fact that you may well have done as much as you can to heal from this person, and because you have, maybe it's been a struggle, it's been like a long road of trying to get over them, essentially. When I say heal, you've been trying to get over them, and it's difficult once you've gone through all that, and maybe it was very difficult, especially with that Five of Cups that kept coming about how you feel about them. It's still sore, and it's still, when you look back, it's just like, why did that not work out, kind of thing. Like, what did I do? It's very sad for you, and it's very difficult to go through that healing phase, but you have, I feel, you've done your very best. So I think that in itself is a challenge, because it's been so long that this situation was in limbo, and you didn't even know it was actually still on hold. You thought, well, I'm just going to have to accept it's over. With the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands, this could be saying that you've already, like, done your best to get over them, that you have explored other options, you've got yourself back out there, you have, you may be dating other people. With that Four of Wands, you might even have married somebody else in the meantime. I don't know how long they left you waiting. It could have been so long that if you're not married to somebody else, you might be living with somebody else. Now, if it's not that, it's also the fact of, like, what the block or the challenge is, that it seems it's very difficult to have hope about this connection, and it could be because of the perception of the friends or family that are also in the picture. And as I said, you may feel like other people would prefer this person was with somebody else, or like there's someone else that everyone else is like conspiring for this person to be with instead of you. Can you tell me anything else about the challenge to this connection moving forward? The High Priestess. That's interesting. There's something here about what someone's gut was telling them in the past. It feels like someone feels like, oh, this is an interesting message. Hold on. It's kind of like, in the past, someone was struggling, thinking that they were just being anxious or just over worrying about a factor. It could have even been that maybe you said to this person, or other way around. Oh no, it would have been this way around. It could have been that you said, Libra, I think your friends don't like me, or I think that so and so would prefer we weren't together and is going to do whatever they can to try and keep us apart. And this person was like, no, no, no. That's just your anxiety talking. You're just catastrophizing. You're thinking of bad, like you're just feeling maybe concerned, you're a little bit insecure, or, you know, this is just your fear talking, for example. And then it actually came to pass. So the trouble is that now there's that memory of, well, I was right. And there, it's like that, that magnifies that. It's like, well, yeah. I'm not going to get into that, we'll be here all night, but like, and that could be part of it. What is this Four of Wands, Three of Cups? Why is that a blocker to the connection? Why the Four of Cups, Three of Wands? Could be that this person has a son with somebody else. Why the Four of Wands? Why is that? Feels like there's gossip or people that gossip around this connection. This person could have maybe two friends in particular. Like if this person that you're dealing with, Libra, is a man, for example, they have two male friends. Or it could be a woman and they have two male friends. But I'm just seeing two male friends who you feel talk shit about you or the connection, or try and put this person off. Yeah, and that you feel like they try to convince this person to have a new beginning with somebody else. And I feel like you feel like that they will continue to do that. It's yeah, it's definitely the other people are a main factor, and as well as which is like causing you to not have so much hope for the future, and also what I described about you may have already done as much as you can to move on and like let this go. So the action that this person's most likely going to take towards you next, Libra, we have the Nine of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Elemental of Pentacles. So the Elemental is like the personification of the element or the suit. So in this case, Earth, Pentacles, and it's represented by like a leprechaun. I don't know how I feel about that, but anyway. So in terms of an action, it does seem like for the time being, I have to say that they are not yet communicating with you, because they feel like they're really close to like breaking free and being able to have a new beginning, but they're not quite there yet, because bearing in mind in their current situation, they're still carrying all the burden, and they're just fantasizing about you. And they are still in that Eight of Swords about their King of Pentacles, you know, security and ability to offer security, etc. With the Nine of Wands, it's like someone who maybe has one last hurdle to overcome. And the Five of Swords, yeah, they are still holding off of communicating with you. Maybe they want to know that their solution that, you know, they feel like they've found, they want to make sure that it actually pays off, that it actually is, because, you know, I'm talking about it being a leprechaun, we associate that with like follow me to find the pot of gold under the rainbow, etc. It's like they've got a lead, if you like, if we're talking about like work lingo, they've got a lead, but they want to see where it leads first, and they want to make sure there is actually a pot of gold at the end, and that before they say anything. They might not want to get your hopes up, or they might not want to return until they're able to return completely properly. Bearing in mind I did say what they wish would happen in the connection is for them to be able to, like, you know, come back, you guys move forward, they do everything in their power to make you extremely happy for the rest of your days together, essentially. But yeah, so they might not want to come back or communicate until they are more sure, because maybe if there was a false start between the two of you before, they don't want to repeat that as well. So anything else you can tell me about the action that they're going to take towards Libra? Nine of Swords flipped around. Nine of Swords in reverse. But why the Five of Swords then in the action? What is this Five of Swords? Wow, Five of Cups in reverse. That's nice, considering you feel the Five of Cups and it's come out. You feel the Five of Cups twice, I might add, and it came out in reverse. So why the Five of Swords in the action that they're going to take? Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands. That is, you know, coming back into your life and having a new beginning with you. Okay, see, it is what I said. Seven of Wands is underneath that with the Four of Swords. There's still one more hurdle to overcome before they can communicate. So they are still a bit... So are they going to be communicating in the near future? Or not quite yet? Or I feel like they're still in the process of maybe drawing the, you know, the line underneath whatever it was that they got tied up in. Are they going to be communicating with Libra in the near future? The Hanged Man at the bottom. No, not yet. The Moon has come out, the Seven of Wands has come out, and now the Ace of Wands in reverse. Basically, they feel like they found a solution, but they want to make sure it's the real deal and it's not just an illusion. With the Moon, it's not. They're not just seeing a solution because they really, really want one. You know what I mean? It's like, is this for real, or is this a mirage because I really want to have found a solution? So they want to make sure first, as I said, so no, perhaps a little bit longer before they actually get back in touch. So finally, this does make sense, what is going to be happening between you and this person going forward, Libra? Here I would say the next few weeks, the next month from when you come across this reading. We have got the Two of Cups, the Emperor, and the Nine of Wands. So I'm going to show you this Nine of Wands card. Just bear in mind that's in their action that they're going to take towards you as well. I was just describing, so same card. But you see how basically there's a woman here who's trying to make some final payment so that she can get her car back. It's like a car that's been taken because, I don't know, the payments weren't made on it or whatever, so it got repoed or whatever. So this person is trying very hard to make the payments necessary to get her car back. In the meantime, the car is actually being protected in this deck by like her friends being good witches, basically. So they're protected. But I feel like in terms of a metaphor, this is the connection between the two of you is actually still protected. It's being looked after by the universe. That's what I'm talking about. The universe, as far as they're concerned, it's in limbo, even if you feel like it's probably over, maybe a long time ago. So the connection is being protected, and especially with the Two of Cups being there as well, the connection is still strong, very strong, and it's still being looked after. But this person is still trying to make, it doesn't actually have to make payments, but it's try and make the final efforts required to get themselves unstuck. And also a car representing movement, representing progress. They want to be able to move forward, and someone is like holding their progress captive. So they're doing what they can required to be able to get that untethered. And then the Emperor in the middle here. So this Emperor is not yet sat on their throne. They're not quite capable. They're not quite in a position of strength to be able to be the Emperor that you deserve, Libra. It's not like an Emperor who's acting in the shadow side of the Emperor energy or anything like that. It's a perfectly good Emperor energy. It's just that he's not actually currently able, let's just say that his throne is currently under construction, so he's not able to sit in it, so he's sitting on the floor instead, because, yeah, as I just described, there's still some final things this person is working on to get themselves to be able to sit on that throne and to be your emperor. So that's what I've got for you this time, Libra. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button for me. It means the world and it really helps the video and the channel. And thank you so much for doing so. If you'd like to hear more from me, then please do subscribe. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I would recommend hitting the notification bell because I do upload sporadically, so then you won't miss any of my videos, and trust me, you won't get spammed by notifications from me, so please hit the bell. And if it did resonate in any way, leave me a comment, let me know. Thank you so much. Wish you all my best. Speak to you soon. Bye.